Yeah, welcome back. On RealCopStoriesVideos.com, over 360 cop stories. Look them up, 6, 7, 8, 9 minutes, depending on content. Good stuff, all my stuff. Foot pursuits, barking, dogs biting criminals on burglary searches, exploding bodies. Gross alerts on there for all the Vice stuff. I had 2 years in Vice, a lot of good Vice stuff. Hilarious, okay? And attached to that website, we have over 190 cop stories. So if you want to ask me a question, because people are asking me questions, not cop stories, people ask me questions and answers. Ask me a question, I'll answer you directly, and I'll put it on video. If you want to ask me a question, email me at rsbcopstories@gmail.com. This one I can't answer you the person directly because it's really long. He asked me, how do you train a recruit out of the academy? Oh man, this is long, okay? And bear with me here, but I hope you enjoy it and hope you learn something here. I left off the last one with a recruit in the car, and we're going to make a DUI. We think it's a DUI stop. Like I said before, you can't assume anything on a traffic stop. One of the most dangerous things you can do, other than family disputes, is traffic stops. When you hear somebody on TV say, the newsmen say, "Oh, it's a routine traffic stop." No, he's talking outside of his mouth. No such thing as every officer will tell you, no such thing as a routine traffic stop. Okay, let's just see 2 nuns in there. Maybe it's a routine traffic stop. Okay, I wouldn't stop nuns anyway. Being an ex-Catholic, you're condemned forever for doing that. But anyway, get off side note. But so I did stop one once in a story where I didn't give her a ticket. So anyway. Can't do that. Okay, so anyway, back online. So so he ran I have to explain to the recruit what to do. Okay, so run the play, wait for it to come back. And like I said earlier, we'd have radios on our hips, had them in the car. It takes a long time. So about 2 minutes it takes to return the license plate. And like I said before, you're doing 35 miles an hour. 2 minutes to get you a long way. And so when I was a young recruit, and I'm sure he's thinking, he's on the edge of his seat now, you know, when do we stop? When do we stop? Because it seems like such a long time. It is a long time. Nowadays they just plug it in they got their own laptop and they just fire in the license plate. Not those days. Okay, we're going to stop him. Okay, you know what we're going to do? What? Okay, and I'm talking to him as I'm getting ready to stop the car. I have to tell him quickly, we're going to pull him over, and we're going to walk up on him, and I'll direct you from there. Okay, fine. I said, okay, be aware, if we take off, you know, we might go in pursuit. I said, okay. So then he goes, all right, so I light him up. I tell him, I'm lighting him up now. Okay, fine. Light him up. So he's not pulling over. Okay, he's not pulling over. Get ready. So something can happen here. Okay, fine. So now I'm getting a little anxiety on here. Something's going to happen here because again, even though I'm training a recruit, I don't know what's in that car. I don't know if the guy just killed his wife. I have no idea. And so in the meantime, we receive the return on the license plate, and sometimes they'll say 5 warrants. Sometimes they'll say a couple times when I was working out with a recruit, they'll say armed and dangerous. No, really, now out comes the shotguns. Okay, that's some of my stories where bank robbery car or something, or a homicide car. Now you put out a backup request or an assistance call, and out come the shotguns. And now it gets down to serious business here. Okay, someone's gonna get shot here, maybe. Anyway, so back online. So he goes, okay. I said, you get that? He goes, no. On the return of the license. A lot of garble on the radio. He didn't get it because he's a recruit. He doesn't know to listen for that. We have 3 girls from 3 different divisions rambling on with numbers. Okay, well, it came back clean. Okay, fine. Okay. So now we're pulling it over. Pull over. He goes back out. He's not pulling over. Say, okay, get ready. And I'm thinking, we're gonna have a pursuit here, and I got a recruit. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let me go on a side note here. This happened to me later in another division. I went in pursuit with the recruit out of the academy. I had to drive the car, broadcast the pursuit on the radio, and get out and chase him down because I'm alone. He got stuck in the car. He locked himself in the car. Okay. And this is after I said, "Are you ready? You're gonna jump out. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready?" And then when the guy, he was in a motorcycle. When he crashed, I spun my police car on this way on purpose to let my partner out, and I jump out. I had to put it in park, and I jump out, and as I'm running by the motorcycle, as the guy's running, I'm chasing him. I don't see my partner, and I don't know where he went. And next thing I find out, he comes in behind me, and turns out he got locked in the car. So that's luckily it wasn't a dangerous thing to do, but but still, I was alone. So that was a good, 6 years later, and I'm still alone. Here I am. It just doesn't change. You're with a recruit. Okay. Anyway, so back online. So I'm thinking to myself, okay, if he runs, I gotta grab that microphone. I gotta do everything because he's not gonna know what he's doing. He's gonna be scared in there. Here we go. Okay. Well, luckily, the guy finally pulled over. I said, okay, fine. Watch yourself. We're gonna go up to the back of the tailgate of the car. We're not gonna get any closer to the taillights. Got it. I have to quickly. Okay. Here we go. Luckily, my supervisor, who was again told you earlier, he's listening to my car specifically. He's my supervisor. He knows I have a recruit. So whenever he's available, he'll actually roll up where we're at. He did that on a family dispute, which is kind of nice. I know someone's coming. I don't need him there necessarily, but then again, you might, Always want more boots on the ground, man. It always helps. So anyway, so we get out. You ready to get out? We get out, put in park. We're walking up like this at night. Get our flashlights in the window. We didn't have spotlights in the cars like some of the policemen have. We just had our regular flashlights. So you're walking up, hand on the trunk, make sure it's locked. He does the same thing. I'm watching him. He does the same thing. You got to teach him. Hand on the trunk, so no one's hiding in there. Got our print on the trunk if something happens. That in case we pass away, they'll know we were here. And I'm looking over at him, look at the car, look at him, and then I hear a police car come up, and it's the sergeant. He gets out, and he's walking up on the sidewalk. He's not getting involved. He's just sitting back watching. Okay, so I walk up. Sir, get out of the car, please. Get out of the car, please. And I'm thinking, okay, and I got my hand on my gun. Like, I'm watching him. He's got his hand. Remember, now I have to watch him, suspect and recruit. So, because I got to make sure he's doing everything, that he's right. I got to make sure he's going to protect me. You can't just be standing there going, wow, look at that beautiful moon up there. Now, I ain't got time for this. Okay, this is serious business, okay? What's that smell? Lilies? Oh, my God, right. Okay, wait. So I'm looking at him, so we're kind of across from each other. Probably the guy gets out of the car. His hands are clean. You can see on his hands. Step over here, sir. Well, what'd you stop me for? Come on up here, sir. And I'm looking at him the whole time. And as he turns in front of me, I'm looking at my partner. He's looking in the car. He goes like this. Nothing in the car. Good. We had signal that before. And then I go up there and talk to my partner. So he walks up on the curb. I'm right behind him. Okay. We don't stand between cars. When I see on TV cop stories where I see cops standing between the cars, I cringe, because our department, no. Why? Because other drunk drivers are out there, people with their head up their butts, people on cell phones, people look at their red lights, that's pretty, and they'll slam into the police car. And when they hit that police car, and if you're between the cars, you lost your legs. And the violator you stopped, if he's there, he lost his legs. So now you're gone with no legs, you're pinching off in a wheelchair, and guess what this guy's family's going to do? They're going to collect a couple $1 million. They're going to sue the department saying that you stopped my husband and you didn't get him out of danger and he lost his legs. You owe me. And they'll pay because you're it's ironic that we're stopping for a traffic violation, maybe DUI, and he got his legs severed, and even though he's a misdemeanor charge, they're going to pay out because you cannot do that. You're responsible for that person whenever you stop someone. I can't get on a side thing here, but I have to. When you move someone to wherever it may be, DUI or someone that you're investigating, you move them around, for that time and period, you're responsible for them. You can't have somebody come up and hit them upside the head. You can't have another gang member up and shoot him. You can't have an officer unauthorized or illegally beating the guy. You're responsible for him, both morally and legally. You have to take care of him. The department's gonna fry you if you let that guy get hurt under your watch, because you're an officer of the law. You have to take care of him. It sounds stupid, but that's the way. I'm not stupid. It sounds ridiculous, but it isn't, because he can't leave. Right? You've got him. The officer is detaining him. He has no freedom to go, so therefore the officer is responsible for him. He is. So I get him up, walk through the cars quickly. I look, we see there's a car coming. Get him up on the curve. Okay. So now he's standing there and he's looking at the recruit. Recruit doesn't know what to do. This is not the academy. Okay, this is the real deal. So he's asking the recruit, well, what'd you stop me for? What's going on? He goes, well, and now I'm watching the recruit to see what he's going to say. He's been there. It's the second day, third day. Oh, you're weaving down the road, sir. Oh, no, I wasn't. And then the recruit looks to me like he believed him, right? Yes, you were, sir. Okay. So now he's looking at me, and I said, well, now I have to kind of take over. Okay, so so I'm getting on a side note here. I'll do it later. So I tell him, okay, now get up on the sidewalk. There's a line down the middle of the sidewalk. I want you to walk. I give him the DUI exam, and I'm watching my recruit, and I'm seeing where he's standing. What's he doing? Okay, is he doing this? Wrong. Okay. Doing this? Wrong. Okay. So what's he doing, my recruit? He's on one side, I'm on the other. I'm giving him the test, and he's watching me and watching the suspect. Perfect. My partner is just standing next to me and looking at flowers. He is watching at the task at hand. Okay. This and this. Okay, fine. He flunks the test. So I go, well, sir, I'm really sorry. He goes, well, I said, not doing very well. I'm talking. And I look at my partner, I give him the nod. And with other partners, you give them the nod means cuff them. Okay, well, I hadn't covered that with a recruit. Okay, again, we've got a lot of things here. I bet every day I must have to cover 200 things. I missed this one. This is 201. I must have missed it. And so I go like this, and then I'm talking to the guy, and I look over at him. He's just standing there. I give him this. And then he looks at me, and when the guy looks away, I go, oh, okay. Well, again, wasn't his fault. Why? I didn't tell him what that nod was for. You can't jump in somebody's case if you didn't know what he's supposed to be doing. Okay, so he gets it behind him. Then I go, yeah, and again, since we are separated, okay, I'm looking. You're the suspect. I'm talking to you. He's not watching my partner. So as he's walking around nice and easy, I'm talking to this guy. You know, it's a really nice car. I'm distracting him to get his mind off being handcuffed. Why? I don't want to go in foot pursuit. I don't want the guy fighting me. I just want to go to put him in jail. Okay. So finally the recruit gets behind him, and I hear the handcuffs come out, and I go, sir, by the way, and as I make my partner's on one side, I go to the other side, I grab his wrist. This is the critical time. Okay. People don't want to go to jail. People don't want anybody putting their hands on them. Men don't want men putting their hands on them for whatever reason, okay? They don't want their freedom. They want their freedom. They don't want their freedom deterred by policemen. So that's the time. You grab the wrist and you have to figure out what's going on here. Many a time, see the guy tense up. Uh-oh, that's not good, okay? You give him like 1 second to tense up, and then if he doesn't comply, then we take him down because we're not going to sit there and be a punching bag. So you grab him. He says, what's going on? What's going on? And click, it's done. Okay, perfect. So now my partner takes out a little pad. He's writing his name down, telling him what he's arrested for. Now you tell them. I hate when I see officers tell people nowadays that, from 5 feet away, oh, you're under arrest. Next thing you know, you're running down the street, foot pursuit. Why? Why would you do that? You don't have to tell them everything. Okay? The suspect has a right to know what he's been arrested for. When you want to tell him is not in any book, I don't think. Okay? I mean, you have to tell him in a reasonable time period, like 10 minutes from now. But you don't have to tell him before he's even handcuffed. Then you wonder why you get in a foot pursuit. I'm on the TV all the time. Are you crazy? They're often running, they have perimeter set up, helicopters. If you had just walked up behind him and just clicked the handcuffs, oh, by the way, you're under arrest, it will eliminate all this. I hate to be in judgment of this, but hey, I did this for 35 years. Foot pursuit I got into is because the guy just took off running. There was nothing where I had any control over it. You can pull over a car, he's off and running. A lot of stuff, I didn't have the guy right in front of me and then take off running. He didn't know he was under arrest until I put the cuffs on him. So anyway, so we bring him over to the car, to our police car, put him in the back seat. My partner's making a little card, a little information card to put him in the jail. And then the sergeant walks up and he goes, how's it going? Pretty good. And I tell him, what do you think? He goes, not bad. I like his positioning, I like the way he's, that's okay, fine. Because he's watching the whole thing too. Remember, he's evaluating also. Evaluating me, but I'm already there. I've got 7, 8 years on it. I'm not perfect, but I'm beyond being, a critiqued, so to speak, because I got something like this, I got my act together. Okay? So anyway, he goes, yeah, I like that, this and that, okay, fine. So we're done with the stop. Okay, so we take him to the station and we put the guy in the cell and then we go over to the report writer's room and he's going to write the story. Okay, so he's asking me how do I do this, and now it's just nuts and bolts of writing the police report. No big deal. There's certain headings. We saw the car weaving in violation of so and so. We made the stop. The guy got out and he writes out what he saw, the objective symptoms of DUI, alcohol in his breath, a couple of cans of beer in the car. That's the normal stuff. Okay, fine. So now I sit there and we're all done with the report and I read it and it says, it looks really good. I said, now, do you have any questions? Now this paperwork's done. Do you have any questions about this? He goes, yeah. I said, what are your questions? He goes, well, what happens if when we go to grab him, he goes like that, or he wants to get out of my grip. What do I do? Remember now, they don't know. When they do the situation simulators, got that right, the academy, they have some combative prisoners, but for the most part, they don't want to address that because they just don't want to do it. Okay, when I was in there, they did a little bit of it, but they wanted you to learn out there because a lot of the officers that you're going to be trained by have a certain way to do things with combative suspects or suspect that could hurt you, and they don't want to get you, the recruits, pigeonholed into a way that things are done, and they get out there and it's completely different. They address it, talk about it a lot, so you're ready for it. I go, well, this is what we do. I said, I explained what I explained to you. We grab his wrist, and you usually tell, the clenched fist is the giveaway, but sometimes you see the shoulder, you grab his arm, and you see, how it goes, you're like this, you see the guy go like, he tenses up, and pull. Okay, he's up to no good. So when that happens, hope he don't lose his grip. No, I'm just saying, I still have his grip, but he's doing that. Okay, then, if there's a car nearby, put him over the hood. If there's no car nearby, you grab the arm, you tell him, stop resisting, sir, stop fighting, and then if he doesn't slack off a little bit, then put him on the ground. Put him on the ground? Put him on the ground. I said, okay. What if he turns to fight? Well, then I'm there. Okay, but we'll put him on the ground. Okay. And in those days, I keep saying that, but in the 70s and 80s till it was taken away, We have what you see in those octagon arenas. Like the last Irish fight back there, that guy lost because the guy got him in a chokehold. We used to do that. It was common. In those days, we either could choke, hit him with a stick, or shoot him. Now they got all kinds of stuff. So I said, well, if he starts to turn on you, I'm just going to get it behind him. I'm just going to choke him out. And in 30 seconds, he's out cold. We cuff him and it's done. Done deal. Okay, I remember that because he's been taught to do that. Okay. I'm out of time. I can't believe it. I enjoy doing this, and we'll see you next time. We'll continue on with training to recruit out of the academy. Thank you.